I saw this question posted on Reddit, why a canceled context was not stopping an error group. I'll show what the problem is and then the solution for it. First, let's go over the generator function for this example. The generator function is going to be used as an input to an error group, so it must match the signature func error. This will also generate 100 integers, send them on the channel, and then complete. But do you see any potential problems with this function? Let's come back to this in a moment. Now let's add the aggregator function. The aggregator function will also be used as an input to an error group, so it must match the signature correctly. The main loop here just reads from the channel. If there's any data, print it, otherwise exit if the context is complete. The sleep channel down here could be replaced with a time.sleep instead to make it a little easier to read. The poster just wanted to mainly show that work was being done in the aggregator. Now let's take a look at the test. The test creates a context with a timeout, but this code never finishes. Let's try to run it. After running for about 30 seconds, the test times out and we get a panic. Now what went wrong? But first, if you like content like this, please subscribe. Now let's take a look at the generator. The generator, we can see it prints out with a number and then also out fin to tell us that the generator channel is sending data and isn't blocked. Now let's look at the aggregator. We can see that it is receiving data correctly and it's being logged. And finally, we can see that bye-bye is printed and logged, so we know that the aggregator finishes and exits correctly. This must mean that the generator is the problem. Let's go back up and look at the generator. The root cause is in this function. So first, it keeps adding to the channel and blocks if there isn't enough room in the channel. Let's see how much room there is. So there's a size of 10, which isn't enough to hold 100 integers, but as long as our aggregator is processing the integers, it should work. But what happens when we stop the aggregator? It no longer reads from the channel, causing the channel to fill up and then block. So how do we fix this? We just need to add the context to the generator so it exits the goroutine properly. Let's add it as an argument. Now we need to check for the context while we're inserting into the channel. We can do this by adding a select statement, similar to how we have it in the aggregator. Now, if we keep it just like this, it doesn't actually do anything, it will still block. We need to add the context as another case statement. This looks great, but we still need to pass in the context in the test code. Now that we've added this in, let's rerun it. Now we can see that outdone is printed with a number. Let's match this up in the code, and we can see that it's printed from the context completion. This tells us that the generator channel is now exiting correctly. We also see the done in the log statement, which also tells us that the program is finished. And if you're interested in more videos like this, watch this next.